But how impossible is it to say actually what door one looks like, given the unpredictability of Donald Trump in the past?
Without getting into all the details, I think on tax and regulatory policy, it's pretty predictable. On tariffs, just listen to what he's proposing. I think it's just that clear. And then you have to plan accordingly. On regulations with Biden, I don't think you should expect him to do anything different than what he's doing now, which is a lot of regulations. I think if Trump gets in, you'll have less regulations. So you have to go through all those kinds of scenarios.
What's your Republican Party going to look like? I mean, you were once one of the great hopefuls. Do you see still a place for you in it?
Well, I am still a Republican, of course. I consider myself an anti-establishment Republican. Trump has taken over the Republican Party. It's really a populism without any anchor to principles. I'm a big believer that you want your party pledging fidelity to a set of principles and policies that solve problems versus a person. And I don't think a personality-type politics is durable. So I do think at the end of the day, our party, like we have in the past, will have a big discussion about what we stand for. What are our ideas? What are our principles? And who are the best people capable of carrying those ideas forward? That's not the conversation we're having right now.
Right.
But he's going to, if Trump wins, he's a one-term president. He cannot have a second term because he already had one. So I just don't think it's durable, and I think we're going to have a real calling as to what we stand for.
And if he doesn't win, is that when you have that conversation?
Yeah, that happens sooner rather than later.
And who do you think? I mean, where do you see?
Well, that's a good question. We have a great bench of talent. We have a lot of really good, effective governors. We've got a bunch of new people that have come to Congress. So I'm not worried about our depth of our talent pool. It's just the shadow that Trump casts over our party is dominant. And when that shadow goes, whether it's in 1 or 4 years, then you're going to have a more lively discussion about what is the conservative movement in America, what does the Republican Party stand for.